Hello and welcome, Yig here. Today we're looking at Core Mech Survivor, and the developer sent me over a key. There's actually a demo up. I'm playing a playtest version, so it has a little bit more stuff in it. If you like the gameplay you see here, it is a Survivor Style World Light. There will be a link to the Steam page in the description if you want to help the channel grow. Subscribe, like, comment, all that YouTube D things. All right, we're going to jump in here real quick. I'll go over we have a vault. This is just so far entries into this, at least in this version. We have a fairly, it's not, there's some interesting stuff. Like, I actually just was building up money to do this. Now, you use this currency for both upgrading these. I would love to be able to do more with the mechs on that, but you can also use those to unlock other areas. So if we wanted this, we would need 4,000. We're not going to do that right now because we want more skill. Oops. One too many escapes. All right, so skills. I am looking for, where is it? This, I believe. Yeah, I'm looking to get that one so that we have some more, and that one because I really think I could use a lot of lifesteal. I get killed a lot in here. It's kind of fun. Also kind of funny. Okay, there we go. We'll have a resurrect too. That'll help us out quite a bit. Now we're going to be taking not the basic mech. That's this guy, and I'm not very good with him. We're going to take the Terminator here, which I unlocked, and he is just probably the easiest mech to play out of all of them. So since I'm still super tired, we're going to go to the first area, and he has a big AoE on his gun, and that really helps in this game because you're going to be fighting a lot of things. So interesting thing. We do have a manual shoot, manual aim. I would say that manual aiming is probably what you're going to want to do for a little bit. Now, up here you have a timer, and you also have a bar right next to it that you'll notice is filling up. That's before this circle moves, because it's basically this circle works like if you had a... if you're in like... Oh, that was not the right button. Hold on 1 second. I have an alarm going off. All right. We will actually take this turret armor, although this is kind of nice. Actually, we might take this because it's 30%. And I'm going to turn this on to auto aim real quick. Now, it has the extraction shooter type mechanics where there's an enclosing fog. This video is probably going to be a little short because of how this works. But I also need to get sleep. Hold on 1 second. All right. Now the reason for that is that this you do tend to only be. So far, I'm like less than 10 minutes. This is kind of a game that wants you to speed run the zone, and there's some objectives, and there's some side stuff you can do, which is cool, and I like that a lot. Let me go with armor. All right. So what I've been doing is just kind of pushing a little bit of time to gather a little bit of... we're going to take this. This, I think, is key to survival in this game. Very much so. The drones can also help you survive. And we'll probably take both of those. Now we're going to start mining. And when we mine, this circle will go out. And the green area, I think, kind of stays the same. But you can basically... You can basically push it into a different area. Cooldown reduction on the shield. Now the shield... You want a lot of cooldown reduction. Nailed it. So out of all the things that you can do in your...
Where's my applause?
Out of all the things you can do in your... Oh, we don't have a turn yet. We don't have enough stuff for a turn yet. Pick up... After you max out luck, it's almost possible to play just picking the highest rank card. Sometimes you'll want to do something different, but if you just want to make it fast, you can just kind of do that. Even that one will help us out. So basically, we do this, and there's events, and we want to get to those events, and we want to take care of them pretty fast. So once we're done with this, we're going to go up there and do that event. Let's get our drones here. Like I said, his AoE just, it makes it so much easier to survive in the beginning because he can basically one-shot crowds, which is... pretty nice. All right, so the drones have an upgrade, and this is sort of an insurance policy right here. The drones have an upgrade that allows them to heal you, and the other thing basically just, it will eventually possibly have a mod to heal you too. We're gonna go right there. Now we're gonna cruise on over here. Pause shrink zone. Shrink zone. I don't want it faster right now, so we'll go with the pause. We're not worried about setting any time records. I would love if I could figure out where, if there's an indicator for where the supply drops are. Because like oftentimes I can hear the announcer saying there's a supply drop that was just dropped, but I don't know where.
Aha, another win for me.
All right, so there's another mining thing over here, and we can push that circle back farther, and we will in just a moment. But first, we're going to do this event right here. Should have enough for a... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to increase our health, and the reason for that is that everything starts to benefit from that extra health. There we go. We're going to go into back into this. Do a little defense on this side. You got to stay in these things for quite a long time, which is kind of interesting because you are in sort of a... it's basically the letterboard. The leaderboards are basically speed running stuff. Okay. I think we're gonna go with that. All right. Yeah. That grenade can get a little loud. Now we have a little bit of life regen in our tree, but not a huge amount because I haven't really gotten too far in this. So we're gonna do one run because that kind of give you an idea of what's going on. Damage increased by 50%, definitely. Okay.
Wasteland.
Because it does when your shield breaks, it explodes. And there's 2 upgrades for the shield that if you can get either one of them, is a giant help to your survivability. And that being okay, cool. We completed this contract. We're gonna go push this back one more. Now, see, now when our shield drops, and these are the 2 I was talking about. Was gonna say, invincibility for 1 second is arguably not. Is basically what you want to grab first, in my opinion. Because if you get this and this, you can kind of, if you're lucky and you get enough cooldown reduction, you can kind of stall out and be able to be around a little bit longer. Damage increase on my drones. Each turret can call increases max health. That's pretty nice. That would actually help us out a lot. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just have to call more turrets. Oh, my second one's not there. Oh, okay. Well, in that case... Oh, it's up there. Okay. We're going to take the shortcut over here.
Boom. That's how it's done.
Kind of have to manually aim for that one because otherwise you just kind of don't aim quite in the right direction. Alright, now we'll go back to our auto aim. Increase our... I think we're going to increase... Yeah, we'll go with the damage absorption increase. Because that can get that shield's hit points up quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this one.
Doing this forever. Just me, my thoughts.
Let's go ahead and do... 2 turns? Yeah, see, I'm looking at the map and I just don't see anything to indicate where the supply drops are. I assume they're just getting somewhere near us, but not really, like, in a pointed out area. So. Hopefully this thing can... Alright, damage increase. Yes. You really do need like tons and tons of like survivability in here because the boss can hit you super hard. But we don't want like too many damage increases on our shield because otherwise we'll be taking away from potential like shield strength and recharge because we want it to be on the recharge where it's up almost before a full second goes by. All right, there we go. Cool down. All right, hey, there we go. So now, hold on. Okay, sorry. So as I was saying, we just got another one back to back. I took the one that gives us health when our shield goes down. So now we have 1 second of when our shield drops, we get an explosion of damage, 1 second of invulnerability, and for everything that gets hit in that, we also get 20 hit points. So it can really super help us out. We'll go ahead and take the backup. The backup's pretty good. I think we're going to reduce the speed rather than pause it. We're not too bad off. We're actually getting pretty good results here. All right, let's get down here. Let's get in. All right. I don't know. I think there might be rerolls in the tree, but I haven't gotten to them yet, which is a bit of a bummer. Turret cooldown reduction is not really going to help me as much as this energy recovery speed. That's tough. All right, let's see. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, so we still need a ton of energy recharge. All right, let's see where we are here. We want to go down here. We're going to go all the way down. Well, thankfully, the exploding shield has been pretty good at keeping our health topped off, which is definitely great. So, yeah, I was about to say, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to start this. Pop out those 2 things. Grab one of those. Grab him. All right. We should be in business soon. Oh, we have a boss here, don't we? Oh, it looks like we have a boss around here somewhere. Okay, so I don't know what my health is. I think I have 9 regions, so this would give me... All right, there we go. That would give me a much nicer... No, let me put it down. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was a boss around here somewhere. All right, so... Attack speed. No, we're going to go with that. We have enough. We should be able to knock this boss out pretty fast. All right. Yeah, we will go ahead and increase that damage anyway, since we are going to be exploding that shield a lot. So, I wish there was a range one on this, but let's get ourselves just a little bit more healing out of that, and that'll work real well. Now we can text me. Maybe we'll start grabbing a couple of those. Okay, so now we have our gate, and we're gonna go this way. Yeah, the I like the way it plays, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't join here. But also, I like the
Maybe I should ask
the objectives and the... Since they want it to be kind of a speedrun-ish type game, at least so far with the leaderboards and things like that, that's kind of what it was pointing towards. I think, yeah, I think having that extra mechanic of the encroaching circle is actually really nice on here, and it kind of keeps you moving a little, maybe a little faster than you would have been. All right, well, 10% is better than no percent. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we're going up. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, so there we go. So what we are going to do is we're going to do 100% that. We're going to do a couple of the events, and then we're going to go challenge the queen, and hopefully we can take her down. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, that's going to be a big increase. That should turn it into a much... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's way bigger. That did turn it into a kind of a much better example. Okay, let's go over here.
doing this forever.
Let's eliminate these guys. And... we could do that, but I think we're going to do this. And we'll come down here, drop us a turret there. I tend to use mostly the, I don't tend to grab a lot of turrets out. Oh, did I forget to hit E? No, no, it's going. Okay. There it is. That flamethrower is really strong. I got a mod in one game that actually had them follow me around, like they do in Deep Dark. Like you can get similar to what Deep Dark Galactic did. So there's been some pretty cool stuff. Like I did figure out though that this pattern here of like these kind of upgrades, if you pick it right and your RNG's in your favor, you can actually pretty much become immortal, which is both like absolutely hilarious and maybe a bit great. Bit game break. And it's because you can basically get your cooldown so low. Yes, please, more range. I want all the range on you. Right now we're shooting 2 projectiles though, so it may not ever actually get anything in it. I have actually failed this one multiple times.
Doing this forever.
Yeah, we need to clean up a little better back there and make sure he doesn't get hit too many more times. Oh, he's on the other side of me. Oh, no. We need to get moving. Oh, no. I shouldn't have entered the bridge before him. I regret everything. Okay. There we go. Those explosions do so much damage to him. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, see, those explosions just do so much damage to him. It is actually kind of hard to keep him alive sometimes. I've had him die, like, right at the... right there. Okay, we need to do a little bit of mining. That's pretty nice. Oh, but I think extra 5 damage on all of them. Probably a little bit better. Alright, there's one of our supply drops. Let's go ahead and turn our auto back on for the moment. Where is our other supply drop? Usually there's 2. Alright, we need to push the spooky zone back 1 step. I'll take all skills. Cooldown, yeah, absolutely. So, where do we have a mining location? Right here, okay.
Supply drop deploy a mining drone and route to extraction site.
Alright, let's get some turrets out here because we do have some serious heat on us.
Doing this forever, just me.
I think we have a boss out here. I'm starting to see the sort of boss thing. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. I think we're going to take the all skills cooldown because that will actually help out huge in getting our shield back super fast. Because there's kind of comes a point where we want to break our shield.
Do I get a trophy for this?
And take advantage of the... Oh, we got 2 over there, yeah. Ooh, that's so good, though. Yeah, we got to do that. Yay! Each run also repairs health now. That one also really plays into... Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that attack speed, too. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. We're about a half a second slow on our cooldown. Speaking of... Oh, man. We'll get it. I just want to push it back a little bit. I've actually... Most of the time that I've beat this... no, we'll go that way. Most of the time that I have beat this, I have literally opened up the last boss in... While... Oh, no. While I was in the... Well, it was in the fog area. Well, it was in the damage area. All right. Sorry. Get a little spacey. All right. Oh, cool. Turret. I think we go with this because again, our shield. We just want that shield to be as good as we can get it. There's a mod. One of the mods you can get for. Oh, I can't remember if it's a weapon or not. Adds damage based off maximum energy, and it is really, really good. But this right here, even these gray ones, will help you out so much because you can easily get over killing enemies, increase the max energy cap, sure. And the max energy thing, if you do get that synergy on it, it does like 0.5 per point of max energy you have at that moment. So your first shot on every reload is just ridiculous.
In
All right.
conclusion, no.
Where's our little thing at? I lost it because I was talking.
Another win for me.
Okay,
Supply drop delivered.
there we go. So, let's find these supply. Well, we found one of them. That's the medical one. There we go. Recalculating. We'll do that. And then right now we're okay. We've got Spooky Zone pushed all the way back. But we're gonna have to do some... We're gonna have to drill for some oil soon. I wonder if... How far away is that one? Where's the supply dock? I'd like to push it back one more time, but I don't know how... Okay, that was right there. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, because that'll help out as well.
Supply drop deployed.
All right, so as is for the people who are still here, usually as I mentioned, they typically are people who listen to all the videos. So you probably will understand what I'm talking about when I start saying, "Hey, the sleep thing." So all that's done, and it arrived. My machine arrived today, and tonight is my first night of trying it.
Wasteland.
And my insurance paid almost nothing. Maybe we need to give it a little more damage. It is shockingly expensive. But it's there, it's important that I use it and that I get used to it and do all the things that I am supposed to do so that I can not feel like I do right now. Hopefully, the hope is, and I'm told by many people who have had to use one before, that they actually started sleeping, like getting through the night with sleep and not waking up feeling exhausted. So, yay. Sure. Yeah. So, we got that today. Energy, like I said, energy recovery field will get it to the point where you don't really have anything going on there. Let's go with his damage over here, though. Alright, there is a couple of more events that we could do, but I think we're going to go see if we have it in us to beat the boss. I think we do now. Let's see how long our shield goes down for. Up, back up. So it's like about a half. It's a little over. I think it might be just a hair. Oh, we have two drones. I think one drone.
Ever, just me, my thoughts, and the endless.
When the drone comes back off cooldown, we'll know.
Maybe I should ask for a promotion.
I think I only have one at the moment. Oh, we got a boss. Let's take it. Oh, no. I dived the wrong way. I dove into the damage. Oh, man. Brutal. I don't think I would be able to do this without the fact that we got our shield. Like, we really pumped a lot into that instead of damage. So I think this is kind of weirdly balanced, even though it works in a way that your brain probably says it probably shouldn't at first. But I feel like it's actually kind of weirdly balanced because you really have to invest in some very specific stats to make this work. Which is fun though. All right. Let's do this. All skills cooldown reduced. Yeah, see, we forego tons. There's a really interesting thing, by the way. You can actually, I have a secondary weapon that is this little explosion that pushes things back. All right, here we are. There's our supply drop. Grab that now. Break this wall.
Elite mutant detected.
Here's our
Stay
boss.
alert.
This will definitely 1146. This is definitely not gonna be the speed run.
In
Oh, look at our
conclusion,
life though. We have a
no.
good chunk of life. This boss does okay damage. Thankfully, though, we have our setup the way we have it, and it doesn't prevent us from taking all damage. Definitely helps out on it.
Supply drop deployed.
This is also on the easiest difficulty.
Mission accomplished.
We have destroyed the
Fend
bugs.
control system stabilized.
All right.
Shelter operating at full function.
I like it, definitely. It's I think it comes out in August, I believe is what it was. Somewhere around there. Oh. Well, let's go check. Let's go check. Where was I at on that one? I want to see. So right now I'm 5th on that one, and I felt like I could have done that a little bit faster. So I can definitely see these as being. And I don't think I'm even on this one yet. I have not beat it yet. It is brutal comparatively. All right. So this has been Iron Core Mech Survivors. If you like the gameplay you see here, at the moment of this recording, there is a demo up, and I'll have a link to the Steam page, as always, in the description. Most of all, if you enjoyed this, hope you come back for the next one, which I will hopefully be less tired during. And as always, have a great day.